All right. Hey, welcome out to this very cool evening. This is the Mario Kart Jazz Band from the Air House. And that first song that we played was called Waluigi Pinball Wario Stadium. Someone's going to have to help me from which game that comes from, because I don't remember. I just asked Broderick and he said, Mario Kart. DS? Yeah, from the DS. Okay, cool. So, all right. So on that first song, you heard from a few soloists. You heard over there on tuba, Anderson. On piano, Max. And on the very sax, Silas. Our next tune that you're going to hear is Coconut Mall from Mario Kart Wii. One, two, three. All right. On that one, you heard from Charlie on the tenor sax. You heard from Caleb on the trombone. And arguably the best looking one in the group. Oh, never mind. Myself on the alto. All right, so our next tune, thank you. Okay, so our next tune is Dolphin Shoals from Mario Kart 8. And we're going to feature a lot of people on this. And by a lot, I mean almost everybody. Just minus one person. We'll feature her later. She's looking forward to it, too. All right. Okay. Do I need no coats?
No, I'm good.
Yes.
Sorry, I wasn't prepared.
Good to go.
That's the best way to get everyone in a hurry to change music is to threaten jokes. One, two, three, and... Max. Thank you. So you heard from, I'm just going to run through everyone real quick and then you can give all the love you want for everyone. So you heard from Caleb, Broderick, Alec, Charlie, Anderson, myself, Max, and Silas. All right, so this next tune is from Mario Kart World. This is DK Spaceport, and we're going to feature our long-haired friend down there on the end, on the bone, Caleb, and yeah, he's going to just solo for quite a while on this one.
Well, I'm not ready to speak on that.
Oh, I guess it's joke time again.
Ready?
All right.
Start.
You're good. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Caleb. All right, someone's going to have to help me out with what game this one comes from.
Double dash.
Great. Okay, so from Mario Kart Double Dash, this is Luigi Circuit, and we are going to feature Roderick on clarinet and Silas on the Barry sax. Are we ready down there?
Pretending to be, yes.
Okay. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Ah. All right. I'm going to talk for a little bit, let these guys rest. We have one more song for you. So I want to tell you a little bit about what this group is. So this is a 12-week class over at the Air House Music Academy near Maple and Ridge. And we meet every Thursday night from 6:30 to 8:30. And each season we have a different theme for our video game. This summer it was Mario Kart. Coming up in the fall, which actually begins here just real soon, it's September 3rd, and is open for any instrumentalist. I don't think that we have any vocal stuff. We might, but the theme will be Animal Crossing. So if anyone's interested in that, there are flyers over there by the tip jar, which, yeah. We have a lot of teenagers up here, so they might want some extra food or something like that. So if you're feeling generous, I know that they would very much appreciate it. But anyway, I caught that. Anyway, yeah, so if anyone's interested, you're more than welcome to take a flyer. If you think that you might know someone that might be interested, but they're not here tonight, shame on them for not coming. So grab a flyer for them, grab like 20 of them, and just give them to every kid between the ages of 12 and 18, and just be like, "You're doing this." Anyway, the other thing, I have a couple of other classes that I offer. Starting here in September on Saturdays, I will have a class called Approaching Jazz Standards, where each month we deep dive into one jazz standard tune, and we'll learn it by ear, and then learn how to play over it. That's also open to any instrumentalist, any vocalist, and it's actually open to all ages. So if you're interested in that, I left some cards over there, some of my business cards. Feel free to grab one. And then if you're a saxophone player, I also have a saxophone studio that will be starting up where we'll have, basically students of all ages that will be a part of it. And we'll get to play together. We'll get to actually critique one another. We'll get to do a lot of things together as saxophonists. And so that will also begin in September. So again, feel free to take one of my cards and contact me. We'll definitely talk, and if you're interested, we'll get you signed up. Okay, I would like to introduce everyone in the group before we get to our last song. So over here on the bass is Alec. Back here on the drum set is Emma. Keyboard, Max. Roderick is on clarinet. Charlie is on tenor sax. Silas is on the baritone sax. Caleb on the trombone. Back here on the tuba, if you can see him, that's Anderson. My name is Brandon. I'm the director of this group, and we're going to... Thank you. I always appreciate the solitary applause. And both of them have come from former students of mine. We're going to end our performance just like a Mario Kart circuit would end. We're going to end with Rainbow Road. This is from the game I grew up on, Mario Kart 64. I heard a yes out there. Okay, cool. Okay, very good. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Thank you again for coming out. This has been the Mario Kart Jazz Band. Have a good night. Stay cool.